Hey everyone! The Pokémon saga branches out to something different after a lot of experiments and spin-off to create its first and great explorable world. Pokémon Legends Arceus is the first game of a new sub-series that, yes, at first can be similar to Zelda Breath of the Wild. But today you're gonna see that its concept is its own and quite original. Make yourself comfortable and like the video. Subscribe to your channel and activate the little bell to turn notifications on. These are 5 facts that you should know about Pokémon Legends Arceus for Nintendo Switch. First of all, beware, because this game is not like other Pokémon games. Yep, it's true that there are battles and we'll be able to capture these creatures, but the core is very different. Our mission will be to create and research the first Pokédex of Hizu, the scene of the pass through which we travel in Pokémon Diamond and Pearl. But even the Pokédex itself doesn't work as we know it. It won't be enough for us to just capture Pokémon. We will have to do a small investigation with each of them to collect their information and data, and thus complete each entry in the Pokédex. These investigations will be carried out through missions that we will be given by different characters in the game. For example, having to capture a Pokémon a certain number of times, to use certain attacks or feed them. This is where the exploration phase comes in. Pokémon Legends Arceus allows us to visit a region like never before, with vast areas with a lot of items to collect, and Pokémon to capture in different habitats. We think the fun aspect of the game lies just here, getting lost in a huge map and encountering a lot of different Pokémon and letting yourself be surprised. In this respect, the game veers much more towards action and exploration, much like the Monster Hunter saga did in Monster Hunter Rise. Although aesthetically it has similar tones to Zelda Breath of the Wild, we feel the game as a mix between Mystery Dungeon and its rides, Monster Hunter for its combat and exploration, and of course Pokémon with its capture and combat. And precisely why we believe that it's so closely related to the Monster Hunter saga is because of its construction and collection system. That series is practically based on collecting objects to get weapons, and thus get more powerful objects to get better weapons. In Pokémon Legends Arceus, something similar happens, since it has a very important object creation system that implies having to explore the world, collect minerals or berries, and thus create different types of baits, bombs or Pokeballs to capture Pokémon. With all of this, you can imagine how important it is to get lost in the world and find different items to have an advantage in the game. It will be very important to see if the Hizu region of Pokémon Legends is really full of content. Or in another way, it's just a large piece of empty land with only a few Pokémon wandering around. The base of operations of Pokémon Legends Arceus is called Jubilife Village, which will be in the future Jubilife City from Pokémon Diamond and Pearl. From here we will go to explore Hizu, divided into huge areas. The point is that when we return we will have at our disposal several businesses that we will serve us to recharge our batteries and prepare for the next adventure. From clothing stores that allows us to edit the look of our avatar, to a place to exchange Pokémon with other friends. The reason why we go out to explore Hizu is because we're asked to by the Team Galaxy. You aren't the bad guys here, like it happens in Pokémon Diamond and Pearl. These are a full-fledged research team trying to create a better settlement in the region. Pokémon Legends, first and foremost, is still a Pokémon game, which means that in addition to catching Pokémon, we'll also have to make in battle. Usually we'll be able to catch the weaker Pokémon by throwing a Pokéball while they're on the field. Previously, and if things get complicated, we will have to be careful when approaching them, so that they don't run away. It's also possible to throw them food that they like. In this way their capture will be easier. If there's no other choice, we will have to fight to weaken them a little. This brings us to the classic Pokémon turn-based battles, which will start when we take out one of our Pokémon. There is no big changes compared to the main saga games. With 4 attacks to choose from and a twist, we'll be able to do agile or strong style attacks, being able to do an additional attack or more damage to the enemy. This, as you can imagine, brings a new dimension to the strategy of classic battles. And if you're worried about Pokémon Legends Arceus is an easy game, here comes the Alpha Pokémon to make things harder. Along Hizu region, we can find some super furious Pokémon with glowing red eyes that will attack the protagonist, and can even make him faint and pass out. Defeating them will be quite a challenge because we have already seen how a Warren destroys a Raichu with only one attack, and several levels below. Here it will be vital to think about combat strategies based on the new fighting styles. On the other hand, there will also be the noble Pokémon, so complicated that we will have to throw bombs, made using their favorite foods. This before fighting them because they will be frenzied. Both the Alpha Pokémon and noble Pokémon can be captured after their defeat, something that won't be easy. Pokémon Legends Arceus comes to Nintendo Switch exclusively on January 28th. What do you think of this new game in the series? Subscribe to our channel to be aware of the latest videos of Pokémon and Nintendo. See you next time!